Mistakes made in the gym. Everybody has been there. I have certainly been there. But what are the most common beginner gym mistakes to make? Well guys, look no further. In today's video, we are going to go through the biggest and most common gym mistakes people make in the gym as a beginner. Now, I've looked up my videos and done my research on this, so I'm hoping they're going to be a little bit different to other videos and therefore provide the best value for you guys as I can within this video. And so with that said guys, I'm Harry Chadwick, this is Action Weights More, and let's get straight into today's video. Guys, for more great content, don't forget to subscribe and ding that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a video on a Friday at 6 PM every single Friday. For those of you guys who may be new around here, I'm Harry Chadwick. Basically, I'm just a normal guy looking to improve your life through fitness. I'm currently training to be a personal trainer. Really not far off finishing that course now. Alongside that, I dedicate a large part of my week looking into new research, looking into old research and trying to improve my general knowledge on the fitness industry as a whole. I've also been training since the age of about 17, 18, so I know a little bit about what I'm actually talking about, which is obviously an important thing. With all that waffling on the side though guys, let's get straight into mistake number one, which is not having a plan. This is a mistake I definitely made when I was starting off in the gym and I did not know what the hell I was doing. I just knew that I wanted to look better. Now, as I progressed with my fitness journey, the one thing I noticed is that you need a plan, because at some point it's all going to fall to pieces and you're going to stand there in the gym wondering what the hell you do next. Not only does having a plan increase efficiency, but it allows you to make more gains because you'll know exactly what muscle groups you haven't trained hard enough, what muscle groups may be lacking, and exactly how much you've done on them muscle groups in order to get to where you are now. Ask yourself this question guys, would you book yourself a 2-week holiday and go on holiday without a plan? You know what I mean? It's almost like the same thing. Would you not have your activities planned in advance? You know exactly when you're going to do it, where you're going to do it, what you're going to do. Walking into a gym without a plan is almost the same thing. If you don't know where you're going to go, it's not going to be as enjoyable. Alongside that, you'll get your sessions done a lot quicker. And I'll tell you now, if making a plan is something you haven't already done or you don't currently do, I definitely recommend doing it because you will make more gains. Rolling in to number two guys is not asking for help. I used to go into a gym and near enough what I'd do is just copy other people, or I'd look at what other people are doing and try to do my own little thing in that sort of way. You know, always looking to try and lift heavier, but then at some point my form will break down and I'll end up doing a chest press a bit like that. There's two things that people usually think when they walk into a gym. Firstly, everyone's looking at me. Secondly, everyone here looks like they're about ready to knock me the f*** out and not offer any sort of help. But really guys, it's the absolute opposite. The ones who always look like they're ready to knock you out are usually ones that will be there to help you first if you look like you're struggling. All it takes guys is one question. All you need to say is, can you help spot me? What's the best form? How do you go about doing this? Just ask the question guys, because the information they may give you could be very valuable to your next step in your fitness journey. Back almost a year ago when I was actually able to go to a gym, I'd see so many people, you know, doing the wrong form, standing around not really knowing where to go next. And none of them, even though there was personal trainers walking around the gym, would never go up to the personal trainer and ask them for help. I don't know if it's a fear that some people may have, but asking for help is something that you should never feel worried to do. The other thing you can do, go on Google. Literally type in on Google, best form, what exercises, how do I do this, you know what I mean? It's easily done and it's research. That way it's probably going to stick in your head a lot more because you're actually actively, consciously going out and researching. It will definitely pay off in the long run. Rolling into number three guys, one of the most important mistakes that I see a lot of the younger crowd making for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, not staying hydrated. You gotta remember that I think it's like 80% of your body is water. If you do not take water into the gym, you will not stay hydrated. Then you'll start to realise you start to fatigue, you get a lack of energy, you may even get headaches, and your concentration levels are going to be a lot lower as well, and that is something you do not want. Staying hydrated is key. It also gives you that time to have that little bit of break in between your sets to go fill up your water bottle, drink it, have a little bit of composmente, get your composure back and get straight back into your next set. If you don't currently take a water bottle into the gym and actually use that water bottle, I would highly recommend doing it. You might even see an immediate impact on your performance. Guys, go comment down below, talk to me, let's get a little chat going down there. Tell me what your biggest mistakes are you've made and what you've done to overcome your mistakes. I love hearing what sort of experiences you guys have. With that said, guys, let's get straight into number 4, which is not concentrating. So putting this video together and editing it, I realised that when I was talking about this point, I was actually waffling on way too much. And so here I am, recording again, hoping that I'm going to get the point straight across to you guys as best as I can. When in the gym, I am fully aware that, you know, everybody has different goals. Some people are looking to get fitter, some people are trying to lose fat, some are trying to build muscle. You know, there's a variation of goals, even if you're just trying to be a bit more healthy and live a more active lifestyle. For that reason, not everyone's going to have the exact same concentration levels. You know, people doing cardio might not be as concentrated on exactly what it is they're doing as much as somebody who is trying to lift a heavy weight. The idea is, guys, concentrating on each set and rep whilst doing weights has numerous benefits on performance. For example, you will start to build a mind-muscle connection and know exactly what muscles you're contracting, what sort of planes of movement will allow you to contract that muscle, and it also basically improves your awareness and allows you to be more in tune with the way your muscles work. Back in the day when I used to walk in the gym, I'd see people and their mates doing weights, but they'd still be talking to each other in between sets. And even though, you know, that's not horrendously bad, if you're looking to make a proper difference and get serious about, you know, building muscle, whichever, or losing fat, then concentrating on each set and rep is really going to be important. So if your mate's speaking to you, I'd highly recommend just saying, listen mate, I'm going to finish this set and then we can chat. Moving into number 5, guys, the last beginner mistake I see many people are making and many people have made, and a lot of people have told me they've made, is just using machines. The machines that have you in place doing a shoulder press or a chest press or a fly or a bicep curl or a tricep extension. I'm not saying these machines are bad, these machines are very good. I would actually recommend them to beginners to start with in order to get the feel for the movement and the idea of what sort of form you need. However, long term, guys, if you're only using machines, they are going to actually stutter your growth and development on each and every single muscle because of a few reasons. Firstly, the machines are set in place. They almost move in an unnatural plane of field. You know, you see the fixed barbell press where it's almost that sort of angle, and say you want to do a deadlift on that, it's going to take you in a weird angle compared to free weights, which is going to have a negative impact on, you know, your joints, your ligaments, your tendons and all that sort of thing. Another major impact of only using machines is stabilizing muscles. Say you're doing a shoulder press and you're pressing it up, you're in that plane of field. It's got you in such a position where you don't have to worry about your arms doing something like that because you are fixed in that position. However, when you do free weights, your arms are going to move like that because your stabilizing muscles are not strengthened enough. That is something that people do not realise because it's not so much spoken about in a normal progressive plan, when really stabilizing muscles are really the core of what builds your actual muscle. I remember when I first started, I could not do a shoulder press. My shoulders were awful, and the reason for that, and every time I did a shoulder press, I'd get to a certain weight and I'd get a really bad pain in there. The reason for that is because I hadn't strengthened my stabilising muscles. After doing a bit of research on it and speaking to a few people, I realised that I needed to do rotator cuff exercises because my rotator cuffs were not strong enough, and for that reason my progression stalled. So doing free weight exercises at low intensity when you're a beginner, that is going to be very beneficial for you because it will build up them stabilisation muscles in and around your body. Compound movements are great for that as well. And guys, you must know that obviously we have a bonus one. I don't want to waffle on too much, and I hope I haven't waffled too much, but I hope this video also provides some sort of really good value to you guys because that's exactly what I'm trying to achieve. Last and not least, the bonus mistake I see a lot of people making is not giving a flying tit about form. I'm sure if you walked into a gym, you've probably seen that one guy who is doing a chest press, absolutely going for it, giving it beans. Before you know it, you know, he's injured. Not having correct form is the #1 killer for your fitness journey. You'll start to notice you get injuries a lot more, you're not making progression, you feel like you're working a lot harder for what you're actually trying to achieve. And alongside that, you probably don't feel the muscles working either. If you're starting your own fitness journey and you genuinely want to make progress, you've got to be disciplined, you've got to ask for help, you've got to do your research on it. Not caring about your form, again, is going to really hinder your progress, your journey as a whole. Personally, for me, it is one of the most important things. So guys, they are the most common mistakes I've seen people make, people have made, and I've also done a bit of research on it as well to throw some in there. If you guys want to see a video on the signs that you are actually doing it right in the gym, let me know down in the comments below, leave a like on the video and I will get that out to you next week. Of course guys, as always, my Instagram links will be up there. Send me a DM on Instagram, I am more than happy to help and I just love the opportunity to offer my services to you guys as much as I can. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe and comment with the mistakes you have made. Check out my other videos on screen now. With that said though guys, I hope you will have a sick weekend and until next time, peace.